is over, I think. We got a new deck today. Crew indestructible as long as it entered the battlefield this turn. So our goal, bring it in the face, and we're playing. We got a bunch of new Capenna cards, and my theory is the algorithm is look at that. That's the star of the show, and we're playing poker, 3 of a kind. Say hello to my captain. Oh, captain, my captain. Anyway, my theory is, since we're playing new Capenna colors, when Wizards released new Capenna, they wanted to play 3 colors, which we are doing. This is all new Capenna cards. So my theory is, if I'm playing 3 colors, at the end of my first 3 turns, I'll have all 3 colors. Look, it's twins! Double your flavor, double your fun. It's the Spearmint Twins. I'm dating myself, I know, with old commercials. Alright, that was unexpectedly short for our first match. So we will go in and show you the entire deck. But that's basically the concept right there. This happens a lot whenever I'm done with my playtesting and I start to go in and record. Is the first match is like the best match ever. It's like, here's Crew Captain, here's my main star, I got 3 of her. I'm able to cast her on them at their turn 3, just like I want, with the right colors. That's the deck. It doesn't get any better than that. As we wait for the server to decide if it's going to work, let me remind people, like and subscribe if you're new. If you're returning, I don't think for you, but with the that is all kinds of messed up. I should probably restart, but I'm just going to choose the 3 colors, and that'll bring up, still doesn't hurt, a little bit faster than hunting through 100 different decks. My deck list is full. I got to make room for, I think, some alchemy competition. Okay, so we talked about Crew Captain already. You saw her in action. What else? We got 2 Fang of Shigeki for Death Touch chump blockers, keeping so that we could still maybe keep the Crew Captains alive later. We want a Braid for artifacts or 3 damage. Suze's Many Journeys, which Chapter 1 doesn't work for me a lot, but let me go show you. I got 61 cards. I got 26 lands instead of 24, so the 1 extra card is a land. And I'm using Suze's Many Journeys. I got 3.0 mana average, perfect, 18 creatures. So this is kind of my ramp a little bit if I get any chance at all. 2 Boon of Besejos to give him +X/+X, where X is the greatest mana value among permanents you control. 2 Path of Perils to take out swamp creatures. I do have 1 Plains, which is why White chose on the deck, in case I want to go ahead and destroy everybody. And if I've got no mana problems, I could make Uncharted Haven my white source as well. Soul Transfer we're usually using to exile a target creature or planeswalker, but we could return somebody from the graveyard. Broken Wings is aimed against flyers or artifacts or enchantments. Riveteer's Charm. I tried to do a recording earlier, and my antivirus kicked in and wiped out my entire recording and just cut it short. And I was going up against a Graveyard Recursion deck, and I won very nicely. I wish I was able to save it. But Riveteer's Charm has 3 choices. The last one is exile target player's graveyard. Since I have 4 of these in my deck, this deck does relatively well against these Graveyard Recursion decks. If you are tired of people bringing stuff out of the graveyard to kill you, if that's how you're dying a lot, 4 Riveteer's Charms. Put that in your deck, okay? That's a tip from your Uncle Larry. All right, the other choices, exile the top 3 cards of your library until your next end step. You may play those cards. You want to time this during their turn so that you can untap and have all the mana available at your disposal to play those cards. Or you're sacrificing a creature or planeswalker the opponent controls with the highest mana value. We have Getaway Car. It's a 4/3 vehicle with haste. Whenever it attacks or blocks, you can return up to one target creature that crewed it this turn to its owner's hand. There's a little trick we can do with Crew Captain where we can, after she's down and hits, we can crew the Getaway Car, throw her up into our hand, and then when we return her to attack next turn, she's got indestructible again. So since we don't have any white or blue, we don't have like teleportation circle in the meta right now, we can't flicker her out. This is kind of a laborious way to get around that and still re-trigger that ETB effect, that enter into the battlefield. Whenever I'm playing green and red, I have 2 copies of Helena and Elena. It's hard not to include them, but it works really well in this deck. Legendary creature, first strike and reach. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you put +1/+1 counters. X is going to be equal to Helena and Elena's power. Sometimes we can do something like put Buno Boseiju on her, and on them, and then really give somebody some extra counters. We got 4 copies of Mr. Orfeo, who's a legendary Rhino Warrior. Whenever you attack, you double target creature's power until end of turn. And 4 copies of Zeatora's Envoy with Trample, which is handy. And whenever it deals combat damage, you get to look at the top card of your library. If it's land, you just play it. If it's a spell with mana value less than or equal to the damage from the top of your library, you can play it without paying the mana cost, which I'm always a sucker for. And if you don't, you just get to put that card in your hand. This is one of the cards that actually costs more for the Blitz value, right? If you play the Blitz, you got to sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. But say your opponent's down to 5 life and the board is clear. Why wait? Pay the Blitz cost, haste it out, hit it, get it over with. 1 Masked Bandits for mana fixing, 5/5 Vigilance with Menace if we get it down later. And Zeatora itself, the legendary Demon Dragon. 6/6 Flying Dragon. At the beginning of your end step, you can sacrifice another creature. When you do, Zeatora deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target, and you create 3 treasure tokens. So if we've got Orfeo down and we double somebody's attack creature's power, like say we doubled Zeatora's Envoy, we could sacrifice the Zeatora's Envoy and do 10 points of damage if the dragon's out. So, only 1 copy of the dragon though, so you don't get it out all that often. It doesn't show up a lot. And I mean, if they're going to scoop on turn 3 or 4, we really won't have a chance to get the dragon out. But that first match went by way too quickly, so we're going to try and demonstrate a little bit more of the deck. Show you the synergies, try and get some combinations in action. And we'll show you why we called the deck Still Doesn't Hurt. Alright, let's start with Black Monosaurus. Swamp. Hello, Swamp. And Azusa's Many Journeys is actually going to work for us on the second turn. So unusual. Oh, they have it too. Is this a mirror match? They have it, of course. They always have it. Alright, put that down, put that down. I just need a red Monosaurus now. And of course I can't cast any spells now. Thank you, Magic. If you're just gonna mess me up on the mana, why can't you just make me take the loss electronically? We should be playing under New Capenna rules. These are, although there are some Kamigawa cards in here. This is New Capenna, New Capenna, New Capenna. They're supposed to give me the 3 colors that I need up front. Instead, look at this. They got all those other creatures out. They did get to go first, didn't they? Okay, there it is. Tapped, but we got it. Alright, she can gain indestructible. And she just has to discard a card. It doesn't even cost any mana. So they're just going to pump her up and probably enlist her. That's a little unusual. Oh, hello. Yeah, I was going to say. I would not expect that. So they listed that. If I do this, what do you got in your deck of cards? Let's go ahead and take the 6. What do you got? Flare of Fate. Okay. I see how you're gonna be. Red Monosaurus. All damage. Prevent all damage to other attacking soldiers. I think we're doomed. Part of it was we didn't get our red mod by turn 3. Oh, this guy's taking forever. 5, 9, 10. Okay, we're just going to get out of here. I don't see any way we can win this. We would need like a complete board wipe, and I don't even have enough mana to do a board wipe. Let's have some actual... It's weird to have as many journeys work and get me the extra ramp early on and still not be able to cast a single spell. So, Magic found a way to still make the card not work for me. Thank you. Worked just fine for my opponent, didn't it? Hello. Where did everybody go? Come on, let's play a game. We've got a lot of dual lands, so that's why I don't have that many basic mountains. Oh, these guys are going to be fasties. Say goodbye to Goro. Say hello to my crew captain. Oh, captain, my captain. Now these guys are based on haste, right? So they should want to attack. Yes? So attack, please. What else are we doing? What are we doing? What's going on? Perfect. 8 points of damage, straight to the face. Oh, they got blue land, by the way, so they have to think. That's how that works. Okay, he's legendary, so we can't do that, but Crew Captain is not legendary. So we can attack with you, we can attack with you. We can make you 8, so they have to block you. But you're indestructible. Dun, 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 indestructible. Alright, cleared the board of their creatures. And there comes another one. Isn't that lovely? Nobody's drawn any more lands. So I can't use my removal. And I can't haste out this one. Looks like they might have some type of removal or just a Fading Hope to throw it back up. Throwing up the Crew Captain would be a favor to me, actually. I would love if you would do that. I don't see how Fading Hope helps them in any way, unless they also have a make disappear. Smoldering Egg instead. Okay. So that'll give them... Are you serious? You can't be serious. You can't be serious. That had to have been a big mistake. Okay, we're just going to attack. Both of them have 4. You can chump block 1, but you got to do something, right? I don't think Red has access to a 4 damage board wipe anymore right now in the current meta. You need 5 for burn down the house or something similar. You killed my captain! No matter what, I've got lethal. Just doesn't matter. So just a little bit of haste with the red. A little bit of doubling of power. 2 wins in a row, actually. How about that? And both of us kind of had some land troubles. One more. Let's see if we can keep it up. My opponent is Mister. Well, you got another thing coming, Mister. I got a nice hand here. I've learned to appreciate... I don't mulligan when I have 4 lands in my hand. I just take what they give me. Say, thank you, sir. Can I have another? Okay. Sure. How long do you think I could hold him off with just my 1 Death Toucher? About 1 turn. How about that? Okay, this will be a swamp. So that we can cast Path of Peril whenever we need to. They do nothing. Really? They do nothing again. Really? That looks a little like the last match. Except we actually got a land. Now what you gonna do? You're not gonna hit me this turn, are you, buddy? Oh, they've got 3 colors. Oh, whoop-diddy-doo. Let's see, he needs 5 to exile him, right? Lethal damage, you got a chump block. I lose the captain, but you're down to 4. How much? 5 to blitz that in? Perfect. They knew it. So long, mister. These matches are going by so fast, I'm going to do a 4th one. I don't usually get to a 4th one, but we're going to do it. Oh, we might be getting our 15 wins today, too. Sweet. Yeah, crew captain followed by Mr. Orfeo is puts a lot of pressure on their health. If they're looking at, you know, a toughness 2 creature and thinking I can kill that next turn, and they leave themselves open, this is a very good deck for that. If you're going to leave yourself open, it's going to hurt later. Okay, don't have the black mana source yet. It's a violation of New Capenna rules. This turn needs to be a swamp. Ah, thank you. Never doubted it. New Capenna rules. You're playing with New Capenna cards. They're going to give you those cards. Yes, block and die. No, he stopped and read it, didn't he? He let it go. Are we going to do this again? We're going to try it again. You going to trade? I like that. He's going to trade! We lost 1 crew captain. All basics. Are we playing a mono red wolf deck? That's unusual. Oh, they had some haste themselves. That's a bad deal on your part. You can't do 13 points of damage to me in the next turn. But I can hurt you. How does 10 points sound? Yeah, now don't attack me. Don't do it. I know you want to. You guys are kind of built around, a little bit around haste. You hit me! You little... That's lethal. You got a chump block. You can kill the crew captain. What did you just do? Sacrifice another creature? Any target. Hey, look at that. We saw how Zeatora works. Did we just win 4 in a row? Oh, Magic won't let that happen, will they? If I win 5 in a row, I'll get my 15 wins for the night. I gotta try it. I gotta try it. This, I think I made this deck a while ago. It's sort of been in mothballs, but I didn't want to get rid of it. You know, Dominaria United's come out since then. Brother War's come out since then. This is how we get in trouble, though. I need my red mana. Okay, you got one more turn. New Capenna rules, Magic. I'm playing with 3 colors for New Capenna. I need you did not give them to me. You little puke. I'll give you one more chance, Magic. I have 5 cards that have red mana in them. Blue, I'm not sure if we made them stop and think, or they're just thinking because they have blue. It's not that tough to figure out what to do there. That is not red. I have nothing I can play on turn 4. That almost never happens. Well, I wish I could claim it was rarer than it was, but remember, I have 26 lands, not 24. I have 26 lands. And Asuza's Many Journeys shows up and is completely useless on Chapter 1. Costing me time, letting them dig into their deck and power everything up. Extra lands they probably don't need anyway. They still got 3 they didn't bother to tap. And I'm not sure if I should continue this. This is turn 5 and there's no red mana. This is a violation of the New Capenna Covenant. They wanted us to play with 3 color cards. They're supposed to give us the resources to do it. I have 1 plains in the entire deck. Tons of dual lands with red. A couple of mountains. 4 other sacrifice lands that I can use to go get the mountains. And I can do absolutely nothing. Half the match, doing absolutely nothing but sitting here. Does that seem like I'm going to win that one? They're just plunking 1 creature down a turn, using only 1 or 2 mana, probably saving counter spells. There is a saying that says better late than never. I don't think it applies to this game. They didn't really play much, did they? If they attack me with everybody, I still kind of need other colored mana. I need either a board wipe at this point, or I need more red and green. I've got 8 cards in my hand now. Down to 1 life point. Woohoo! Man, you win 4 in a row, and they really stick it to you, don't they? Come on. Why do they wait this long when it's down to 14 points to 1? You've had your turn, you whomped on me. Let me just see if the top deck saves my bacon. The top deck does not save my bacon. Is there anything at all that can do anything? I don't think so. I can do that. Even that, they're waiting. I'm not going to wait around for you to decide what to do against 14 to 1 life point. All right. We'll live with an 80% success rate. let's go in and take one final look at the deck for you. Didn't save the colors, did it? Ugh, come on. There we are. Well, overall, I'd still consider this a success. Wins more than I usually do. So do I take one of those out? I don't know. I'm probably supposed to. Am I supposed to have more masked bandits in there to do mana fixing? Maybe have that be the 61st card instead? I don't know. It was cool to get Ziatora out for a change. No sign of Helena and Elena this time. But these other cards, we have enough of these creatures that they show up with very good frequency. And so a lot of good 3 and 4 drops. And then these are just sort of keep them safe, give us extra bonuses, a little bit of chump blocking and creature control. And the only thing we didn't get to show off really was Getaway Car. But there's always another chance. We'll leave it there. You guys have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know if you want to see me play this deck again, and I can try and gear it towards getting out the Getaway Car and showing aspects of the deck that we haven't actually seen before. I guarantee you, if Helena and Elena get out with a chance to combine with any one of these 4 creatures, we're going to be having some fun. But with that, remember to like and subscribe. This is Travis signing off from Tpull's Corner. Thanks. Have a good one.